Welcome to English Comp 1. I just want to make sure everybody is able to navigate through this course this summer. A couple things just right off the bat. Things are going to move very, very quickly as this is only an 8-week course. So we're going to hit the ground running. There's quite a bit to do in this very first week. And so you want to make sure that you are very clear on what needs to happen. My deadlines are very firm. I'm going to basically go over some of that information with you here in this video as well, but it's also listed in the syllabus. What I want to point out right now is that this is the home screen and I am in a student view, so I'm going to see everything that you would see. And so as I go through this, it should give you a clear picture of how to navigate through the course, and hopefully it will provide some helpful tips on how to get through this class successfully, and hopefully then you'll be able to complete the assignments by the timelines and be able to complete those other activities as well. You'll take a look here on the left-hand side. There's quite a few links. What I'm going to ask that you do is, we're going to take a look at the syllabus link, I'm going to click on the syllabus, and it's going to load, and it's going to show you all the information that you need to be aware of for this class. We have a course description, your required materials, and then we're going to actually move down quite a ways here. A lot of this stuff is important stuff, but it's not real specific to this class. If you take a look under methods of grading and evaluation, you'll notice that we have discussions, quizzes, essays, and a final exam. You'll notice that's worth a total of 100% of the grade. Our grading scale is on a 10-point scale as well. Below that, you'll see the class schedule, and this is really what you want to make sure that you are on top of this and you know exactly what you need to do each and every week. So this next week, as we get started, your reading assignments are found in the links in the introductory module, and I'll show you where those are here in just a little bit as well. You'll want to make sure that you click on all of the links that are in that module so that you will be prepared for the assignments, and then also helps with any questions you might have. You'll also notice here is a syllabus quiz. This is to make sure that you've read the syllabus and you understand the policies that are within it. We also have 2 discussion board assignments, and then there is also a writing assignment. And as we go through here, if you'll notice, there's week 2, week 3, week 4, and so on. And so as we go through that, make sure you read through that and you're very clear on what's due and when it's due. Under institutional policies, again, there's more information here in the syllabus. It's very important. I want to direct your attention down to the instructor policies. There are several things that I really want to make sure that are very clear, and that starts with this late makeup assignments. I do want to point out that all assignments should be submitted by 11:55 p.m. on the day that they're due. Also, if you're not logged in within 14 days, you will be disabled from the course. You will not be successful if you are waiting that long to log in between different sessions. Please do not ask for extra credit in this class. The assignments that are there for you to learn from, and the grades that you get are the grades that you'll earn. Please notice that all discussion, quizzes, and the final exam must be completed by the deadline. If these are not completed by the scheduled deadline, no credit is going to be assigned. Now, essays are a little bit different. Essays not completed by the due date will be docked 20% per day. After 5 days, no credit will be given. So, for example, if you turned in 1 day late, the best grade that you can possibly hope for is an 80%. And so, let's say that your essay earned a score of a 90%. I'm going to dock 20% off of that, and so your grade would be a 70%. Again, more information here in regards to plagiarism. They have a short explanation and a long form. Make sure you read that. It seems that there's always a little bit of confusion from a few students every semester on what is considered their own work and what is someone else's work. So we're going to go back now. Again, this is a syllabus. Make sure you become very familiar with it. We're going to go in here to modules. Click on the modules. You're going to see the introductory module. Begin here and welcome. It actually starts June 1st, which is tomorrow. If you'll notice here, You'll see that there's a link to purpose of this course, required materials, facts, are you an online student, some general essay information for this class, meeting your instructor, your first quiz, student introductions, a discussion of your previous writing experiences. Also give you a couple of videos to check out, requirement videos for the revisions. And these will also help you as you complete the paragraph revision example and the paragraph revision exercise. You'll notice here also on the right hand side it also has the exact due date of these assignments. So June 7th, and remember it'll be at 11:55 p.m. That window will close, and at that time you'll no longer be able to submit assignments past that deadline. So we want to make sure that you hit those and hit those hard. What you're going to do is you're going to click on each one of these links and you're going to spend some time just reading through that information. That information is going to be very important for you to be successful in this course. So I'm going to go back to modules, and again you can click on the required materials for this course, facts, and so on. I do want to show you when you do open up a quiz, this is what it's going to look like. It's going to show you that you have 28 points available, that there are 20 questions. You'll notice that it is available until June 11th. Now I've extended the deadline just a little bit in an attempt to try to help those who may get a late start. So make sure that you are aware of that. I would like to keep with the regular June 7 due date. But again, I know there may be a few students who run a little bit late. Notice here you have unlimited attempts. And so what you're going to do is you're going to read through the instructions. It says be sure to read through all the material in the introductory module to be able to successfully complete the quiz. Then you're going to hit the Take Quiz button. And when you do this, you're going to find that each question comes up. And for example, question 1, what is the name of your instructor? My name is Shane Clark, and so that's obviously the one you want to choose. You'll see that all the questions are laid out for you. And so you will want to make sure that you answer all of those and do those to the best of your ability, and then you will submit the quiz. It says that I have 20 unanswered questions, and obviously that would not earn me a very good score. I'm going to go ahead and end it anyway, and then that way it does save your answers, and then that way it will also show you questions that are unanswered and what the correct answers are, and that should help you to clarify anything that maybe you don't understand from the syllabus. I'm going to go back here to modules, and when I go back here to modules, you're going to see that there's more information here. I do want to go through the general essay information for this class. I think this is always very important. It seems like there's always some questions with this. Please make note that your paper is to be in MLA format, and basically if you don't understand what that is, the big thing that I'm looking for there is that your whole paper is double spaced. There is some information in your Writing Matters textbook that can give you some more information on MLA format. Also, you need to have a creative title. It needs to be double spaced, 12-point type, have 1-inch margins on the left and right side, and also on the bottom and the top. I would like you to try to have page numbers. Use that header function to insert page numbers. You also need a heading, which will include your name, my name, the class, and the due date of the assignment. That needs to be in the upper left-hand corner. Also, make sure you understand that there are rubrics that are going to be available for each essay under that assignment link, and you need to use those to pre-grade your work. You don't have to mark them out or anything, but it does give you an idea of what I'm looking for very specifically. The other thing that I want to make sure that you are understanding is that in this class, you're not going to write long papers. I'm looking for just good writing in general, and so we are looking at 2 pages per essay, and so you want to try to limit yourself to that. I'm going to go back here to modules, and you'll notice again that there are some videos, and I'm just going to click on one of these so you can see. Basically that's going to take you to YouTube, to something that I've uploaded there, and again that should help you to understand what those revision requirements are for the paragraph revision exercise, and then also for your future essays. Clicking back here to modules, we're going to scroll down here. You're going to notice that in Module 1 it gives you the dates, but you'll also notice that everything's grayed out, that you can't click on anything. And the reason for that is that this class is not self-paced, but rather it does follow a schedule. And this next window will open on 6/8 through 6/14, so you'll have access to that information on 6/8. Here's something to consider though. If you know that it's going to be hard for you to work on a weekly basis, just remember to go back here to the syllabus. And when you click on the syllabus, you should be able to go back down here. You can at least look and see what the reading assignments are. You can always read ahead, that type of thing. You just won't be able to complete the assignments until those windows open. But you are more than welcome to read ahead if you think that that's going to be something that's going to be beneficial to you. So I click back here on the modules again, and you're going to see that we have several modules here, and I'm going to actually go down to the bottom. Module 6, which is actually just a final exam. There is not going to be a final essay with the summer session. That's something I'll need to update. It is just a final exam. Please note that that is due on July 19, and that is a hard fixed deadline. If it is not completed by that time, there will be no credit assigned for that. So it's going to be very important that you make sure that you hit those due dates. Also, if you take a look underneath modules, you're going to see grades. And because I turned in a quiz there where I didn't do very well because I didn't answer all the questions, but I'm going to show you what the grade book looks like. If you go into grades, you're going to see for every assignment, you're going to see what you scored out of how many points. And you're going to see these are all laid out here in the order that they are due. And you'll notice here, it also tells you that you have 20% is of the final grade, 20%, 50%, and 10%. So this should give you a very clear idea of where you stand in the class. And so make sure that you check out those grades. Also, there are some other links here on the left-hand side. You'll want to make sure that you check those out. There's NetTutor. There's also the add and drop withdrawal dates. So if you get into this class and you find that, boy, this is just not what I had anticipated, make sure you get in there early, because as we click on this, you're going to notice for the summer session, and it's going to ask us to open into a new tab. It doesn't give you very many days to drop with any kind of a refund. So you want to make sure that you're on top of what those dates are. There's also a virtual student online orientation. We also have Butler Online Help. You do have access to the online writing lab, and you want to make sure that you check that out. If it's something that you think that you're going to need some help with writing, that there are some very specific time frames in which you need to make sure you have work submitted to them so they have adequate time to get it back to you. Again, this is just a quick run through of what the class looks like. Hopefully that will help. If you have any questions throughout the way, make sure you email me. Please use the course email. That's the one that I will check most often. So if you have any questions or any concerns with what I've covered, or anything that you're seeing in the modules or not seeing in the modules, please let me know, because I want to make sure that this is a smooth ride for you as we go through there. Hopefully you learn a few things, and also that at the end of the class that you'll feel like it's been successful and been worthwhile for you. Thanks, and have a great day. And again, just welcome you to class.